The holidays may be right around the corner, but the holiday makeup sets seem to start coming out in about October. So if you don't jump on them early, you're too late. If you're like me and you're starting your holiday shopping a little bit later this season, I thought we could check out what cruelty-free and vegan makeup sets are still available and worth our purchase this year. So if you're interested in shopping more, stay tuned and let's get into the video. I chose 3 winning holiday sets this year that I think are worth the purchase, but full disclosure, I haven't tried these yet. This is not a review of the products. This is a review of the shopping experience and what I found out there that looked like good products to purchase as gifts. This isn't about makeup I'm buying for myself. We could do a whole separate video on that. If you want to see it, let me know in the comments below. But this today is the top 3 items that I am going to purchase as gifts, and I will include a few other items that didn't quite make the cut. Getting into it, winner number 1 was Tower 28 and Poppi Fizz and Frost duo. I chose this duo based on the fact that it's a popular item all year round, but in a limited edition holiday exclusive color and collab. If you're shopping for the makeup collector, this is a fun limited collab, and it's a 2-piece duo, which is a full-size Get Set Powder Blush in Cranberry Fizz and a Shine On Lip Jelly in Cranberry Frost that was created with Poppi. It's cruelty-free and vegan and exclusive as a holiday gift. This is a grab-and-go gifting for cheeks and lips, and it coordinates. So it's not a full 10-step routine. This is the collab factor with Poppi in unique shades, so it's not just another nude palette, and it's got those fun festive names, which adds to making it a gift. Tower 28 is also considered to be a clean at Sephora brand, which also is a great opportunity for gifting for people who may have sensitive skin, as well as I know that teens and tweens love the brand, so it's great for an audience that skews younger, as well as the Poppi collab. It is great for a little bit of the younger generation. This set is priced at $26 with a stated $38 value, but the real value is that both items are wearable beyond December. The blush shade reads Winter Berry, now then Red Warm in the spring. So the gloss is an everyday clear with a whisper of tint, and it's a great gift. Again, the collab packaging and shades are holiday only, so collectors will love this. If your person loves limited drops, this will scratch that itch without overspending. This, I decided, is my best collector-friendly gift that still works for daily, and yes, it's cute enough to sit out on the vanity. For winner number 2, we have the Tarte Kindness Cafe Collectors Set. Tarte comes out with collectors sets every year, but every year they do something completely different. This is my pick for the general makeup wearer, someone who's probably not the collector and someone not really into color but wears makeup on a daily basis but wears kind of more neutral and nudes. This is a flexible gift because it actually comes with 2 sets. Each half has a scented Tartelette travel palette, a Maracuja juicy lip product, and also a mascara. So you can keep one for yourself and give the other one, or you could give both to one person, or you could split it up and give it to 2 people. I will give the caveat that the Maracuja Juicy Lip is not my favorite, and if you've seen any of my videos before with it on there, I have used it. I don't love it. I think it's a little too soft. It's a little too goopy and stringy. However, I do know other people like it. Oh, I also can't stand the taste. So, though I personally don't love it, I still think it's a really popular product that most people do like. And I don't have a problem gifting it, even though I know it's not right for me. I think other people might be interested in trying it out or using it. Now, assuming they're not like me, the giftee can use all of the products in this set because they can use the eyeshadow, they can use the mascara, and then they can use the lip product. So you're not getting any extraneous pieces in the set that you're not going to use. It's a great 3 products that will help you get a great look. You can do just your eyes and lips and have a full face, even if you don't do a base. And some people will wear that every day. These are your daily neutrals. These beat the ultra trendy shades, especially for co-workers, family members who don't experiment, or younger makeup users. And splitting your purchase into 2 presents also will stretch your budget. Now, this is a purchase price of $59, but if you do stretch the 2, that only makes it about $30 each. And considering you get the mascara full size and a full size lippy and the mini Tarte lip palette, that's actually a steal. These also make the perfect Secret Santa or White Elephant gift. Like the Tower 28 and Poppi collab, this is also a holiday limited edition, so it would make it a collector appropriate gift if they are into that, but I think this one has the most flexibility. And finally, for my winner number 3, it would be the Nomad Kindlemarkt Intense Color Palette, which is their Christmas market palette that just came out as a new release that is in a duo set with the previous Polar Express palette from, I think it was last year's release. They are selling it as a duo, and they are currently running a Black Friday sale where you get both of those for a deal, plus you can get the sale price on top of that. Now, this is going to be best for the makeup experimenter and your color lover, because these are very colorful, fun, festive palettes. This is another one that you could also split up and gift to 2 people, keep one for yourself and gift one, or you can gift both in the set to 1 person. The Christkindlmarkt palette has 6 mattes, 5 shimmers, 3 duochromes, and 1 multi-chrome in a 15-pound layout with a festive tree design in the center. Again, as is everything here, it's cruelty-free and vegan. That one is also talc-free, and the packaging is plastic-free, which you know I love, and you will make a great gift for other people who are waste conscious. I have not tried either of these palettes, as I have mentioned, but I did try my first Nomad palette this year, which I purchased myself, which was the Witch City Salem palette, and it quickly became one of my favorite palettes, and I loved the formula of the palette as well. So, and I did notice they used the paper instead of plastic shadow keeper when I opened the packaging, so I'm really happy to see that they have included that shift. If you know the person that you are shopping for is an indie makeup lover, I know that they will love this formula. And once you start shopping indie eyeshadow palettes, I don't think any of the others ever can compare anymore. Even though the palettes are holiday themed, they are not limited editions, so these are said to be available year round and continuously going to be in stock and in the lineup of Nomad products. So this is when you don't have to worry about running out, and while a collector still might like this in their collection, you can rest assured that they will still be available and they won't go away after this holiday season. Now there are a couple honorable mention products that I wanted to include. I was talking about holiday gifting, of course, but if you're interested in adding a few things to your own collection, I did pick up a few of the Chroma eyeshadows from Moira Cosmetics. I will review them once they get here. I just ordered them during the Black Friday sale, so they haven't come in yet, but they are similar to the Urban Decay Moon Dust shadows, and they're also cruelty-free and vegan. They were on sale for only $3.90 for each individual shadow, so I decided to pick them up and give them a try because I do love the Urban Decay Moon Dust, but even those individual pans are only a $22 price tag on those for about the same amount. So it's a much more premium price, and so I thought it would be a great time to check them out. I will update you with a video as soon as I get the products and let you know what I think. And a few more close contenders, things that I looked at purchasing this year for gifts or for myself. the Moondust palette at Sephora. Urban Decay does a Moondust palette at the holidays. Last year they actually did two. They did an Ulta exclusive and a Sephora exclusive. I picked up the Sephora exclusive. No, I picked up the Ulta exclusive last year, which was the Star palette, and I actually love that. It's been one of my favorites. I didn't pick up the Sephora one, so I decided maybe this year I would check out the Sephora palette for myself. It is the standard quad that they do for the holidays. They're only available at the holidays. Unfortunately for me, I was not a fan of the colors of this year's Moondust holiday palette from Urban Decay. They were a little too pink purple. There's nothing wrong with them. They just weren't my first choice. So I did skip on that. And I also did see in the reviews that the comments were that they are not, this year's palette did not compare to years past. They felt like the formula was different, and one of the four shadows in that quad did have a more creamy, wet like consistency, like it was more of a cream shadow. So I haven't laid my hands on that one this year. I'm always interested in it, but I did skip it. And because I skipped it, I did use those Moira eyeshadows as my replacement. I got several of the shadows for less than the cost of the Moondust palette. So if either one of those inspire you, be sure to check those out. Another gift set that I looked at, I was looking for my daughter, was the Essence Hydra Kiss Lip Dome set. It came in a cute little ornament packaging, and it came with 3 of their lip oils. Of course, it's cruelty-free and vegan. It was budget-friendly at under $20. These are high shine, non-sticky lip oils. All 3 of them are shimmer in this set, and they are limited edition. So the value is also the same price unless you buy it on sale. It costs the same to buy the individuals, but the colors in this one are exclusive, and it does come in a cute little packaging. The only thing is, like I said, all 3 were shimmer, so there's not a lot of variety. I also find that though they are different colors, there's not a lot of pigment in them, so they do look very similar. I kind of asked my daughter what her thoughts were, and she definitely said she has one that she knows and loves, and she'd rather just use that one and maybe not the shimmer because it can be hit and miss. But I do know that those are good lip oils, and if you like collecting holiday exclusive and limited edition colors, then you might want to check that one out. I also really wanted to recommend the Cosmic Brushes 'Tis the Season collection, but unfortunately when I went to the website, I did see that it is out of stock, and that is limited edition. It won't be back. I was able to purchase it earlier in this year, and it is just a striking palette. I get comments on it all the time, so I wanted to recommend it. But even though the palette is sold out, you can still get the lip sticks and the cream blushes, which I do like all of these. And this is the lip color I'm wearing today is actually in this shade Ginger Snap, and the other one is Santa Baby. I do have that swatched in a previous video. I will link it if you want to check it out. But I do like their very light, comfortable formula. They're non-drying. They don't transfer a lot, but they're like not transfer proof or anything. But they're just a very comfortable, light satin finish, which I really love and recommend. So they're just great, and the packaging is cute and would make a great gift as well. They look quite high-end, but the price tag is not premium. If you are looking for a Christmas palette, Give Me Glow does have their Christmas morning palette still available. I do have that one as well. It is still a great palette. It's a much more limited color story than the 'Tis the Season palette, but it does have your reds and greens and silvers and everything you need for a true festive look. We've got intense metallics and punchy mattes, high performance, and color payoff for all of them. So do check out that one if you were looking for a different, smaller Color Story Christmas palette. I also wanted to mention that Sephora comes out with their Sephora holiday kits every year, and they sell out so fast that you can just never get a hold of them, and maybe you're lucky if you can find them in store. If you are lucky enough to still find any of the Sephora sets in store, or you've already purchased them, I did want to give a shout out to the Cozy and Clean collection this year. This is one of the few, if only, one of their kits that is cruelty-free and vegan, completely vegan. You don't have to pull out any of the products this year. So that one is actually looked like a good kit, the Cozy and Clean makeup kit. It has some fun full-size products. I will say it was pretty lip heavy. It wasn't only lip products, but it had a lot of lip products. But there are a lot of products that I would have loved to try out as well. I'm not gonna go look for it like on the secondhand market or whatever, because I just don't care that much. But if you did pick it up and you were able to pick it up, I would love to hear your thoughts on it, and maybe I can try to get on it next year and start shopping in September. I also wanted to give honorable mention to Vanny Cosmetics, the glitter palette. I believe they're having an 80% off sale for the holidays right now. I will link my review of that palette. I actually have a couple different reviews because it took me a little bit to get the hang of. I think that palette is such a beautiful glitter palette. I think there's actually like a couple of different formulas I found, or a couple of different glitter types that I have found after using the palette even more, that they perform kind of differently. So there are some I prefer more than others, but overall I actually really like that palette, and I can say it works without using a glitter glue, and you don't get a ton of fallout. It's still glitter, it's still messy from being glitter, but it is one of the better glitter palettes that I have ever used. It's also, if you buy the whole palette, it's like way too much glitter, unless you're like a makeup artist or you wear glitter all the time and use it more than just for your eyes, because they're big pans. It's so much product. But I will say the value is there in that palette. I don't think I would ever buy the huge palette again, but I certainly would be willing to buy the singles that you can get. You could, you know, buy just single glitters and do it that way. So check that out if you're into glitter, or you know someone who is into glitter. It would make a great gift on a great sale. And make sure you watch my video on how to apply it, so that you don't have to put in all the time and effort that I did to figure out how to actually make it perform. Let's do a quick recap. For your makeup collector, I would go with the Tower 28 and Poppi collab with the blush and lip duo. For the everyday makeup wearer, your general makeup wearer, I would go with the Tarte Kindness Cafe and split it into 2 sets. And for your adventurous, colorful eyeshadow enthusiast, I would go with the Nomad Christmas duo of the Christkindlmarkt and the Polar Express palettes. Again, you could give those together or separate those for 2. While I'm skipping the Moondust palette this year, I did pick up some of the Moira Chroma eyeshadows to see how they compare to those Moondust shadows. The Cosmic Beauty lipsticks and blushes also make great gifts, or great gifts for yourself. And if you need a smaller holiday themed palette, check out the Give Me Glow Christmas Morning. The Essence lip oil set may or may not be up your alley with 3 shimmers. You could also open that up and gift those individually as well, but I think that takes away from the value, since part of it really is the packaging on that one. If you're lucky enough to come across the Sephora Cozy and Clean palette, do check that fully vegan option out. And if you're torn on any of those holiday sets this year, just be sure to ask yourself if you are going to use at least 70 to 80% of the items, because if you're not, it's really not a great deal. That's one of the ways to help save you some money and pass up some of those things when you're shopping this year. I will be sure to follow up on any of the products that I do get in with a review and let you know my thoughts on those. I hope you liked this video. If you do, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Make sure to come back tomorrow and check out my video. I'm doing my first giveaway and I'm really excited about it. So I will see you then.